Hi, I'm Christy. Today I want to talk to you about eating healthy. So, as we end this series, I start this post with a bit of trepidation once again. It's another controversial topic, but one that I believe needs to be addressed: eating healthfully. It's another issue that we all know we need to do better at, but life seems to get in the way of putting those intentions into action. I get it, I'm right there with you. I absolutely love fast food, and I am definitely not a fan of veggies. Me? Yeah, I'll take much of that without thinking twice. But eating healthy? No, not always a fan of that either. A part of the issue with this topic is that there are so many different options. Seriously, it seems like a new one pops up almost every week. How can a person possibly keep up? And how do you know which one would be a good fit for you and for your family? You see things like Mediterranean diet, Atkins, low carb, keto, paleo, gluten free, lactose free, casein free, vegetarian, vegan, whole 30, and the list goes on. Honestly, personal opinion, I'm not sure I'd start with a new diet per se. Now, if that's your thing, or if you have a medical professional or other professional who's walking you through a set of changes, then by all means, go for it. Obviously, follow their instructions and see where it gets you. But if you're just doing this on your own, here's a few things I'd recommend first. Consider portion sizes. So many times, especially here in the US, what we think of as a serving is often much more than a single serving. Cutting portion sizes to a single serving or consciously eating more than a single serving will help you to eat a healthier number of calories for yourself. And we all know fewer calories means a healthier weight, or it means the ability to lose weight, which can help us get to healthier weights. Choose easy things to swap for healthier options. Like, instead of potato chips, maybe you can find some healthier crackers, or ideally some fruits or veggies that will help you feel full and not feel like you're being deprived of something that you really enjoy. Alternatively, you can also choose to eat fewer potato chips. This could still give you the taste and the enjoyment of them while not piling on the empty calories that you normally would. Another one, drink more water. Yes, it is possible to drink too much water too quickly. But as a general rule, you can't have too much water in a day. And I'm pretty sure that you've heard that sometimes when you think you're hungry, you're really just thirsty and dehydrated. As a general rule, you'll need about a half an ounce to 1 ounce of water per pound of weight. So, if you weigh 150 pounds, you'll need 75 to 150 ounces of water every day. I'd recommend starting to shoot for the 75 ounces a day. If you do a lot of sweating or exercise for a longer period, then you probably want to drink a little bit more. You also want to consider the weather. You'll most likely need to consume more water during the summer months when you're sweating some of it off just to survive the day. I've got a number of articles linked in the web over on the blog. You can find that at www.havenofhopeforme.com. This originally posted in October of 2019. They include suggestions, which include things like consider going healthier, even if you don't think you can go completely healthy. Baby steps still count. Prepare meals ahead of time, or consider making multiples of the same meal at once and then freezing the extras for a later time, especially if you're pressed for time on some days. Consider using a meal service, whether it be a service that delivers ingredients to your home and you cook up at home, or making healthier choices and have them delivered from a local restaurant with something like Uber Eats. Don't forget about using the crock pot or the Instant Pot to help make meals easier. Get snacks ready in pre-portioned amounts. Now, it is possible to buy some snacks this way. It's also possible to do it yourself with snack or sandwich-sized baggies. Taking the time once a week, or whatever works best for you, to do a number of them at once means that you can grab a snack as you need it, regardless of how busy you are. And if your loved one can't prepare foods for themselves, it gives them healthier options in between meals. Now, don't forget about shakes and smoothies as well. This is a great way to get healthy options in without tasting them. And it's another way that you can add protein to your diet. Now, sometimes you just can't avoid fast food. So, scope out the healthiest options at the restaurants ahead of time so you know what your best options are when you really need them. And then finally, don't forget about fiber. Fiber helps you feel full longer and has other health benefits. So what does all of this really mean for you? Here's a few parting thoughts. Once again, give yourself grace. You didn't get into these habits overnight. You're not going to change them overnight. Second, even small changes add up. Don't be afraid to start with baby steps. Consider changes that you can incorporate into a new lifestyle. Small changes that will last are more likely to have a long-term impact on you and your loved ones' lives. To me, that's the ultimate goal. Finally, allow for the times when life comes at you and you have to just go with the flow. Unless there are dietary restrictions, I suspect you won't be able to cut all fast food out 100% of the time. What healthier choices you find and what you make when you do eat health food, when you do eat fast food, that's what's really important. Again, even small changes will add up over time. Over the course of this series, I've addressed some tough topics, and they're touchy issues. We all know what we should be doing in many of them. But so much time, life gets in the way and makes it hard to follow through with all of our good intentions. I truly hope that I've given you some things to think about, and maybe even given you a few baby steps that you can begin to implement. Personal experience proves to me just how important self-care is for those who have to take care of someone else day in and day out. Regularly filling my tank, or putting my air mask on first, depending on which analogy you prefer, is what allows me to continue my caregiving responsibilities without burning out. Taking care of myself helps me to be a better and healthier person. I hope that you'll choose to join me on this journey to a healthier self. So my question for you this week is this: is healthy eating a priority for you now? How do you plan to make it a part of your everyday life? I'd love to hear from you. You can leave me a comment below, or you can leave me a comment over on the blog. Again, that's at www.havenofhopeforme.com. This originally posted in October of 2019. As always, I'd appreciate it if you'd share this with anyone that you think would find it helpful. I'd love to help as many families as I can. Sign-up lists are available over on the website, and signing up notifies you of all newly released content. Thankful that I've become a healthier version of myself so that I can continue to take care of others and continue to say that life is good and there is never a dull moment.